Ever wonder how investors find the time to research the thousands of stocks available in different sectors and industries? When you're new to investing, the top-down approach can be your best friend. You could start with a broad view of the markets, then narrow focus in stages to help you single out a specific stock. Before doing this, it can be helpful to have a direction on sentiment. By the way, if you missed our lesson on market sentiment, check it out here. The top-down approach means looking at the big picture before narrowing your choices. Think of it like zooming in on a map from a bird's eye view. You'd start with a sector. This is your city. You'd then choose an industry, your street. Finally, you'd land on a single stock, your house. Here's how it works. Number 1, sectors. A sector is a group of companies that share similar business activities, like financials or technology. Factors like economic growth and government policies can trickle down and impact the performance of sectors differently. For example, when interest rates go up, the financial sector tends to perform better because this can lead to charging higher for loans. On the other hand, the technology sector might cool down as the cost of borrowing increases. To get a sense of how sectors are performing, open the sector analyzer in WebBroker and choose the country you want to research. The best and worst performing sectors will be on the right. On the left, choose a set of metrics to analyze performance. For example, sectors in the top right-hand corner of the earnings yield versus earnings growth chart have the highest and highest growing earnings, typically a green flag. Number 2, industries. Once you've found a sector that interests you, click on it to learn more. Here you'll see the industries within the sector which you can then compare under different criteria. Simply use the drop-down menu to make your comparisons. In this section, you'll also find detailed information about the sector's industries, reports, and top company movers. For example, different metrics might appeal to different types of investors. So if you're looking for opportunities in dividend, growth, or value stocks, take a look at the company strategy section for potential suitors. Number 3, individual stocks. Once you have a solid grasp of the big picture, zoom in and analyze specific industries within that sector. In WebBroker, you can find today's best and worst performing industries on the right-hand side of the page. These are calculated and ranked using their daily percentage change. Click on a specific industry to find individual stocks within that subcategory. By knowing which industries are over or underperforming, you can look out for short-term ideas in stocks with volatile price movements and high volume, or you could find opportunity within related stocks in that industry. If you are a long-term investor, however, you can identify industries that align with their investment strategies. For example, using the Industry Strategies tool, you can find industries with high dividend yields, strong earnings growth, or trading below their intrinsic value. This allows you to target specific criteria by industry. Now that you've identified which sectors and industries to focus on, watch our next video in order to create a more specific list.